Well, at Chapin for a couple years, and then it just everybody grew and I didn't, so I kind of
Yeah, I feel that. I was this height when I was in middle school, bro. Like practically,
Wow.
so I was like the tallest motherfucker
Pretty
around.
tall, yeah.
And then like
Then you just think
sophomore
that
year,
You're like, all right, time to grow.
yeah, I was like, I'm gonna be tall as fuck. Nah.
you got that. I don't even know if it's reverse Benjamin Button. It's just you're like in the middle. you just grew
got
and it just
stuck.
stayed
Just
there.
like extra
So you're
medium
gonna
and
look like
shit.
this for the rest of your life.
No, yeah, it was because I met you through wrestling, so
Oh, you were doing wrestling as well?
yeah.
It's sick ass
Dang.
wrestler. Yeah. Well, maybe not when I met you, but you're pretty all right by the time. You had already been doing it a bit, no?
Yeah, and see, I started wrestling as a freshman, and I just basically got called out by a dude I would play pee wee football with, and he was a wrestler, and he was varsity when he was a freshman, and we were just talking shit on the sideline one day for football, and like, I don't even know what it was about. Like, I did something he didn't do or something, and I threw it at him, like, just joking. He's just like, well, football's not even my sport. Like, I want to see you try and be a varsity wrestler as a freshman. So I was like, all right. So, like,
Challenge accepted.
so I went to wrestling practice, and there was this little freaking tiny, like, almost, like, looked like a midget dude. His name was AJ. And I don't know what his Instagram name is right now.
No, you're not.
Yeah, but, like, this dude AJ, bro, he just...
No, fuck you, AJ.
I just remember walking up to this dude, and I was like, you know, they were like, all right, here's your partner, like, whatever, like, wrestle with them. We were doing live, and it was, like, my first time ever on a wrestling mat. I was in there, like, with socks and stuff, and I was like, all right, like...
the sock guy.
And I'm like, exactly, yeah. We all start somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
So I saw this dude, and I was like, dude, I'm going to tear this little kid up, right? And this dude was just straight jacking me up, like, the whole practice. Like, this little tiny midget kid, bro, was jacking me up. And only sport I ever really... I mean, I played a lot of sports in middle school, but, like, football was more, like, my main thing. And it was just, like, I had never really had anybody, like, manhandle me like that was smaller than me on the football field. So doing it on, like, wrestling mat, like, it was real aggravating for me.
Damn, that's crazy.
And so I was like, you know what? Like, I went home and I sat back and I, like, realized it. And I was like, you know what? Like, these wrestlers are legit, bro. Like, they don't play around.
Yeah.
So,
Bro, I think that's a lot of like wrestlers' story, right? You're like,
Yeah.
you go in there a little cocky and then you get your fucking ass beat.
yeah. And so, like, it had never happened to me like that before. So I took it as motivation, bro. I really was just like, you know what? Like, I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to be, like...
Yeah. No, it was cool. I was with I was at another school. We like to say rival, but they kicked our ass and everything. And there was I don't even remember how I met the coach I was under for the city league kind of deal
Okay.
instead of the school, and he would host practice after after another school's practice at another school. So I don't even know how we both ended up going
Yeah,
there.
I don't know. So basically, he was like a club coach that used Andrus's wrestling room after like Andrus was done practicing. They would let him use the wrestling room, and so he would sit there and just really he would do it for free, just for the love of the sport, like help anybody who wanted extra work.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And he always had like, a gang of 3 to 5, 7 kids, On a good day it was like more than 5, but usually it was like 3,
small
4,
group,
or 5
yeah.
of us. And I always felt like he never got the respect he deserved because he was kind of like he's like a big old dude and he's
He's
definitely
real
not
quiet,
Yeah, he's definitely not showing you how to do the things, but he like tells you what to like.
and he's
What?
very
Can't look back in my trap phone, ballin' like I'm Hardy with the reds. Never chase a hoe, I was looking my bag. Talk about money, my hood get smacked. Finally I'm ballin', I can't look back in my trap phone, ballin' like I'm Hardy with the reds. Never chase a hoe,